Going on, guys? It is Ahmed and I am back today with another video for you all. Guys, you see it right back here. I am hurting like everybody else is. Guys, officially it seems like we have, we are in what we call a bear market. And again, am I too worried about it? I'm not. It makes me as uncomfortable as it makes you. But I don't mean to, I don't want to spread negative energy, negative vibes, that kind of thing. But again, all of the things that we gain, all of the things that we lose in the stock market, it's unrealized. Unrealized gains, unrealized losses. And that's the thing about it. It is that. It is a game. It is a psychological game. That's mainly what it is. If you allow yourself to psychologically get manipulated by the fluctuations of the market, both positives and negatives, that's what it is. How easy is it for us to buy when a stock is going up, 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 up? The psychological aspect of it makes you, again, think to yourself, wow, it's going to keep going up and it's not going to slow down. So guess what? I'm going to buy when it's going up. When it's pulling back, you have this, again, this psychology that's like, this negative connotation, this negative attribute to a stock or to the stock market that makes you think it's going down. It's never going to end. It's going to continue to go down, 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 down. When we know that's not a fact. Historically speaking, in the stock market, whatever comes down must come up. Whatever goes up must come down. It's a symbiotic relationship. But over time, we know the trend. It's, that fluctuation in the positive direction. I've mentioned that many, many times. Guys, this is my 1K to 10K penny stock portfolio right back here. I'm going to talk about Jaguar Health specifically today, but I want to show you, looking at the week view, we started with $1,000. We're down 19.27%. That's not something that I take lightly. Right? Let me make my screen a little smaller here just to show you guys the positions. But we could see some are hurting more than others. Zomedica, NMTR, Acasti Pharma, CTXR, BHTG, BioHightech, Senseonics, JAGX, the one I'm going to talk about today specifically, POI. Guys, all of these double-digit losses, all in a single day. Literally, I saw just anytime I would open my portfolio, it would hurt my stomach. I was like, wow, just getting beat up. But why didn't we say the same thing? If we look at the 1 month, why didn't we say the same things when our portfolios were going the other way, when we were up 11% on a single day, right? All these things is, again, it's the psychology of it. So what do I tell everyone? We have two choices here. Actually, you have multiple choices, obviously. But for me, it's a binary. It's two choices. Either I hold, again, because I know these are unrealized losses in penny stocks. Yes, for this portfolio specifically, it is penny stocks. But the portfolio overall, I truly think these are companies, these are businesses that have things on their pipeline that are going to propel them forward and help them become a fundamentally and very strong and sound company because of fundamentally good and sound products. Now, there's going to be time before that happens, and that's why they are a penny stock, because people don't believe in these companies yet. They're not on the radars of Wall Street. They're not on the radars of the big hedge funds, the big investors. This is why for us, this becomes a potential opportunity down the line. Again, for me, these personally, not financial advice by any means. Guys, remember that. I just tell you guys what I'm doing with my plays and my personal picks with the stock market. And what I'm doing with right now is I'm holding. On my main portfolio, I'm looking for buying power. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some money in to buy the dip. And again, it's continuing to dip. So you just keep averaging down until one day we go hit a bottom, just like we did once upon a time last March 2020, right? I'm just going to put a S&P 500. I do this every video in the last while that I've done for you guys. Look at the 1 year chart. Guys, literally a 26% drop between March 5th or tomorrow, a year ago, till March 23rd. We reached a bottom, and guess what? Look what happened. We quickly made a recovery. Not even a month later, we're up to 26% that was lost. So all I'm saying is, for anyone that's been panic selling, for you to get out of the market is probably better for your brain, better for your heart, because you have weaker hands. You're not someone who is putting money in that you're willing to lose, right? And with that being said, the reason that people say put money into the market that you're willing to lose, it's not that you want to put money into the market because you want to lose it. No, it's when times like this come that you're willing to lose, because again, you have that willingness to lose it. meaning you're going to be patient and wait for it to bounce back up. That's the meaning behind you're willing to lose money in the stock market. So I know I wanted on a spiel, guys, but I have to give you guys that reinforcement because I have to give it to myself. I rewatch these videos, I know I have family, my own parents, for God's sake, family, friends who watch these videos, and they like the reminders. So I'm here just to remind you all what I'm doing, but let's go ahead and get to the actual main objective of the video. And that is Jaguar Health, JAGX. So I'm going to change my tone a little bit because I'm pretty excited about the news that we got today. Although this stock specifically was hit, it was destroyed. It's down 21%. But again, at 146, guys, the technicals tell us that, again, right now we're at a potential support line. So that's something you can, of course, do yourself. Check your own research. You can do your own research. But before the run up, it looks like, again, we're down to December numbers, guys. Pretty much December, beginning of January. So pretty much 2 months of gains wiped out of Jaguar Health and a bunch of our other plays. But regardless, today an analyst upgraded Jaguar Health rating. So right now at $1.46, guess what? 7 days ago, it was actually 8 days now, this Jeffrey Cohn, he has a price target for Jaguar Health in the next 12 months of $3.75. Now I know, if we look at that overall, that doesn't seem like the greatest price target, but regardless, that means people on Wall Street are starting to eye this one. He's the first person to talk about this or put a price target on it ever since we started talking about Jaguar Health at $1.78. So what am I doing? What am I looking to do with Jaguar Health? As soon as I have buying power, I want to average down on this play. I believe in the company fundamentally, and I think overall as a business, they're going to do well, right? There hasn't been any news around the company, nothing negative. So people who are panic selling right now, it's just the overall market is pulling back. And when the overall market pulls back, for people like you and I, the retail investors, the individuals who don't have millions and millions of dollars to put into the market, what we could do is we could start positions in strong companies. Again, Jaguar Health being one for me. But for you, it could be a Tesla. It could be the Square, right? All these big companies are pulling back. And I said that yesterday's video, buying the dip in some of the big companies, because that's the majority of my portfolio is surrounding these big companies. But regardless, for Jaguar Health, this upgraded price target, again, 132% upside from current valuation of 161, which we know it pulled back even more to 146. Guys, it's time for us to pounce. It's time for me to pounce. I am looking to average down on my play, right? Because we know we entered here, even just for the 1K to 10K challenge. If I pull up my Jaguar Health, my entry point was $213, $100 to $213. I know for the penny stock challenge, I can't add more money because that was one of the rules that I said. But regardless, for my main portfolio, I can, buy some Jaguar Health shares at 146. I think that's just a steal. The market can continue to pull back, so don't put, if you have $300, don't put $300 as soon as the market opens tomorrow. No. Don't make the mistake. Rather, average down. Put $100 on Friday. See what happens on Monday. If it continues to pull down, put 100. If not, the overall market starts to recover. Then maybe potentially decide to average up from there. But again, unstable market conditions. We're looking for news. We're looking for solidified information that tells us, hey, the market is now on its rebound. It's going to recover. But people are saying it's a market rotation. It's not. This is an overall market pullback. Look at the S&P 500, the biggest. That's the thing that I look at, that's basically the best way to look at the overall market in the United States because it's the top 500 companies. So from its high right now it was down 5%, but kind of recovered a little bit since then. So regardless, guys, look at the analyst price targets. That's important for us to realize because, again, when Wall Street has eyed some of these penny stocks, that's a positive sign for us who've been holding or buying at an early price point. So everybody, the reason I give you guys these updates is to just give you guys, that I sympathize with you. Again, right? We're all in this together, literally. I don't mean to make this, sappy or anything like that, but regardless, we are in this together. We are all trying to do our best and, making money when we can in the market. And when things like this happen, when pullbacks happen, we have to be able to, pounce instead of selling and panicking and getting so worried. And don't give yourself a heart attack, right? I don't want you to get sick of looking at your portfolio by seeing all the red. When you know it's a down day, take a break. Look away from the portfolio for a while. Because again, I'm directly empathizing with each and every one. Sympathy and empathy both. I'm empathizing directly with you because my portfolio is hurting too, but looking at it is not helping. If you know you don't have buying power, look away from it, right? Because if you keep doing that, the psychology behind it is going to make you at some point probably sell and just say, I need to cut my losses. But we know what happens with the market, guys. It rebounds and hopefully things are going to go back to normal. I'm hoping that we see this end soon. Again, last year, this time, it's kind of scary and weird, but pretty much right around the same time is when the market decided to crash and then recover. So I'm looking for the recovery. I'm optimistic. I'm pretty excited for Jaguar Health entering at $1.46. I think that's kind of a no-brainer. So I'm going to be hopefully establishing a position or averaging down on my position because I already have one on my other portfolio. But regardless, guys, stay safe. Please invest wisely, invest carefully. I appreciate all of you for tuning in and joining me on this journey. But until next time, everybody, keep investing.